Welcome back, everybody. I'm Dom,
This is Brody.
and this is episode 3 of the BD Fantasy Scoop. Today we're going to be doing another start and sit, and we're also going to be reviewing last week's start and sit. So we'll do the review first, so we'll go back to what we had last week. Brody, who was your start?
I think I started like Dalvin Cook.
Dalvin Cook. All right, let's see. Dalvin Cook last week dropped 15 points. Pretty solid. Nothing bad. That was a good start. I think it was projected 16, so right around there. That was a good start. Pretty good game out of him. Then me, I had Geno Smith. Wasn't the greatest game. Didn't throw a touchdown, but he did have he had 200 yards. Definitely wasn't the start I was expecting. Only got 12 points, 12.6, but wasn't awful. There was definitely worse. Justin Herbert, terrible, 8 points. It's okay. Now both of our sits actually ended up not playing last week due to injury. So technically, great calls by us.
Yep, very good.
We knew that because we knew that was going to happen. That's why we said it, obviously. So our sits didn't really count, but like it's okay because we're supposed to sit them anyway.
Yeah.
So this week's, you want to start with the start?
Yeah.
Oh, we're also adding a sleeper this week too.
Yeah. All right. So this week I'm gonna sit Juju Smith-Schuster. I think that he got really lucky last week. I don't see him doing that again anytime soon. He got a lucky touchdown for a long run, and he ended up doing pretty good last week. But yeah, I don't think he's gonna do good.
All right, I got James Robinson. I'm sitting this week. No way I'm letting this man start on any fantasy team. He's playing the Giants this week, which they've had very good run defense, so I don't see him running at all. Plus, the last 3 games, he's averaged 10 carries, and he hasn't even his highest in the last 3 games was 54 yards. Hasn't seen the end zone since week 3. His best game in the last 3 weeks was 6.5 fantasy points. Travis Etienne's going to be out carrying him within the next week or 2. I'm taking this man off any fantasy team. James Robinson's a sit for me.
All right, and my start for this week is Ramondre Stevenson. I think that without Damian Harris, him being the lead back, he's just going to cook with a heavy run offense with the Patriots, and I think he's going to do pretty good this week.
My start of the week is going to be DeAndre Hopkins, suspended last year for 6 games for the PEDs, which I think now Marquise Brown just broke his foot, so he's out for like 6 or 7 weeks. They just brought in Robbie Anderson as well, but I think DeAndre Hopkins, he's already wide receiver 1. They lost Marquise Brown. He's going to get the higher target share. They're probably going to try to get him in the end zone. He's projected 14. I think that he's probably going to drop over 20, so that's why that's my start of the week.
All right, and my sleeper this week is Alec Pierce on the Colts. He's like a wide receiver 2 or 3, and he gets good receptions. He's got good hands. I think that a lot of people just don't look at him. They think because he's a rookie, he's just not going to do good. He's going to have a bad season, but really he's been doing pretty good this year. He's got a couple touchdowns, and yeah, he's my sleeper pick this week.
My sleeper of the week is going to be Brian Robinson. Last week, he scored his first touchdown. They got him back after being shot. 6 weeks later, scoring in the end zone. That's a crazy thing. He got 17 carries last week. They're feeding him the ball. Carson Wentz just got injured, so they have a backup quarterback in. They're going to want to run the ball heavy. Green Bay doesn't have a great run defense, so I think this man's going to run all over them. I'm thinking 100 yards out of him, give him a touchdown. He's going to have a 20-point game. Brian Robinson, note that. All right, and then anything else you want to touch on?
I think that's about it.
All right. Catch us next week on episode 4. Thank you
guys
very
later.
much.
See ya.